Next, we're going to do this step edit mode. So I go here, I'll select step edit. And what I can do now, I can have steps. Each one of these pads represents a step in the distance from the beginning to the end of the sequence. And these are the first 16 steps in the first measure, and I can go the next 16 steps in the next measure or bar. Now, for example, here, I'm going to select the sound. I'm going to go out of here and select the sound I want to use. That's the sound, right? And that sound is selected. You'll see on the software that we've selected the closed hi-hat 48. Now, I'll go to step sequence. And now once I do that, it's showing us in terms of steps which ones are lit up here. And these are where the hi-hats are in that first step. So you'll notice here in the software too, I have 2 bars. So it says current bar is 1 now. See current bar? What I can do also here, I can just make this sequence just 1 bar, which I'm doing. Total bars will be just 1. I can also do it right here in the sequence section of this window, right? Now I'll play it back from the start. And I can go back in, add some. I can do lighter velocities. I'll press stop, and you can see from the representation on the pads and also on your software that we are in step mode. And you can tell also on the top right here, you'll see it right here below the name of this particular project. This is our step sequence mode. You can see it right here on the software. And so we can see the pad velocities at the same time. This works for any sound that I have in any pad bank. I can select it and experiment, see what works best, you know. Puts them in, takes them out, tap them again, maybe tap them lightly, and get a feel for how I want it to sound. This is a great way for you to really practice and get a great sounding track and try to experiment and see what fits you best. Also here in step sequence, we have some parameters that we can actually adjust. We have the timing correction here. We have our bar. We can plus or minus a bar. We have pad plus or minus as well. It's 5 and 6 for pad and 2 and 3 for the bars. So for example, I went here and made this sequence. Let's play it from the top. Let's go to play start. And I made it like 1 bar, right? Over and over. Well, let's suppose you've got more than 1 bar and you want to really practice and test it out. So I'm going to go back over here where it says total bars and raise this to 2 bars there now. Now I have 2 bars. We see 2 bars right here on the software. And when I press play start, you'll notice it'll go by here. And then you don't see the next bar. And it comes back again. So I can go here, plus a bar. Now we'll see this, then it stops. It comes back again. It's a green light that travels through it, as you can see right there, on the software and on the hardware here. Now as I go back a bar here, you'll notice here it says current bar changes in the software. So let's turn the hi-hats. I want to put a hi-hat here, hi-hat here. And then I want to go forward again. It's a little too much. We'll keep it going though. I may want to do a different thing here. But let me go back. Matter of fact, I may want to go up to a different pad. So go to clap. So I want to add a clap here. I have claps in every spot, right? So I can do clap here and here. Put the claps out and press stop.